Okay, guys, we are back. And, man, what a week. We lost TikTok, and then TikTok came back. Along with that, we lost CapCut. And I did not realize that we were going to lose CapCut. Um, so it's just been a mess. I had to, download some new software, figure out how to work this new software, and I'm having a lot of issues. So I had no audio, so I have to do a voiceover. So it is what it is. I'll have it figured out for next week. So we are back on the farm. It's September. As you see, I picked up that collectible, as someone pointed out to me. I just missed it. Now, this area that we're looking at here, this is where we were talking about putting sheep. And that's kind of what I want to get into before we start planting our fields. But first, we got to clear out these trees, clear out the brush. So you can see, I took care of all that off camera. Now, we're looking for our sheep pen. I decided to go with this one. I like the look of it. I do wish we had some better fencing. That orange snow fence just does not look good with the sheep pen, but it is what it is. I'm sure someone will come out with the mod eventually. So we're gonna put our sheep pen here. I kind of wanted to leave like a little alleyway, little work road in between the sheep and the backside of our barn there. Gonna level it out first just to make it the process a little bit easier. So it just makes the road look a little nicer rather than having different elevations for the sheep pen and the backside of the barn. Okay, we got that all smoothed out. Now we're good to drop in. Custom pasture. Man, it would just look so much better if you could have like an old school split rail fence. Of course, this telephone pole is going to cause problems. Simple solution is to just go around it. So you're going to see here, we have a couple fencing mistakes that we kind of, unfortunately, I kind of squandered some money on. But it is what it is. We will recover. I am hugging the field pretty tight. I'm not too worried about it. We'll just do headlands anytime we work on the field. So it shouldn't interfere with our crops being that close. Hopefully, anyway. There's a new patch coming out for this game. Giants announced they're going to be putting out. And hopefully one of the things they fix is this problem that we have right here. We get done with the fence, there's nothing in the way, but it's going to tell us that the area is restricted. So, unfortunately, once again, wasting money on fencing. We're going to have to cancel some of that out. The only thing I could think of is that we were too close to the neighbors, but it shouldn't have let us put the fence there if that was the case. Like a dummy, I try to do it again, waste more money. But once we take it all the way back, it won't go up so high, won't get as close to the neighbors. And we get her on this one here. Boom, boom. And boom. Good to go. Not too bad. I would have liked it to be a little larger, but it's good. It's kind of nice. We have a little area up there for an access road if we need. Top of the field. I doubt it, but it's nice to have. So we ended up being able to get 48. I was really hoping for more than that, but it is what it is. It's a start. So we wanted some variety, so we're going to go with 24 of these. There it is. Go with 12 of these guys and 12 of those. So it's looking good. We do need to level that out where our wool's going to spawn in. Don't mind me, I'm just going to hold up traffic, stand in the middle of the road like a dummy. Get this leveled out. Bada bing, bada boom. Now let's get our little access road put in. Gonna have to mess with the slope of this hill a little bit. Try to keep it so it's not too steep. Get that tree out of my face. Smooth that out a bit. And get our road painted in. I have so many paint textures because there's a mod in the in-game mod hub for all the paint textures, if you weren't aware. There I am, holding up traffic. Not going too crazy with this road, just wanted to have a little access point so we could get in there to the sheep. Wrap it around the side of this barn here. Nothing crazy, just more of a trail, I guess, than an actual road. Alright, so that came out pretty good, I think. It'll do for now. It's a little steeper than I would like it to be, but it'll work for now. Now we got to get these sheep fed. So we're going to use our mower and forage wagon combo here. Get two things done at the same time. Now where I messed up was after I cut all the trees out of that that plot of land there, I should have mowed that prior to putting the sheep pasture in. Could have doubled down on the grass a little bit, but I messed up and I wasn't thinking. So now we're reduced to just the grass around our fields. So I'm gonna go get that cut here, picked up. When you are running a double setup like this, if you didn't know, you can hit Control V and Control B if you're playing on PC to lower both implements at the same time and turn them both on at the same time as well, so you don't have to go back and forth. So we got our first load of grass cut there. We went around field 19, but now we did feed the sheep, but we're left over with more grass than I expected, and we have more grass to cut. So we're going to put in a fermenter silo so we could turn some grass into silage for a little extra profit. But also we are going to put in the hay drying loft. So with this, it allows you to put grass in and it dries it and produces hay. So it kind of works as a grass storage for us. Seeing as how the sheep can eat grass or hay, and I don't have anywhere to store all of our grass, it just kind of made sense to throw this down. And then, if we have a bunch of extra, we could always sell some hay off too, if we need. I did have to cut one or maybe two trees out of this bottom left corner here to get this stuff where I wanted it. Put that guy there. We want to put that there, but we have some groundwork to do first. Let's level this out. I'm gonna try to snug that up right against the side of that. Just kind of keep everything in the same place. It's all grass we're working with down there, so do a couple finishing touches here. Smooth it all out. Just like that. Do a little painting. Go with the gravel look here. Gonna leave a little patch of grass there. It looks pretty good. Let's get some grass put down. Throw a little bit around this edge. And there we go, got some grass on the highway. Very nice, get rid of that. And throw a little up here. And that should do it for grass. Alright, let's get back in the tractor. This first load, or I should say the remaining load, what we had left over after we fed the sheep, we're going to throw that in the hay barn. Just trying to get a jump start, make sure we have enough for them the next month or two to keep them fed. Now this is where it gets a little funky. There's some kind of collision why. I don't know what's going on with that. Try to fix it here. Smooth that out a bit. Try again. No such luck. Still some strange collision. Come on, Giants, help us out here. Completely stuck on invisible nothing. So, don't mind this, but we're a little frustrated, so we're just gonna rip if it will come through. Gotta eat your Wheaties if you want to lift your tractors. Dump that out there. Nothing to see here. This is totally normal. This is how everybody does it. Very nice. All our tires are off the ground. It's very cool. Rip that out of there. I did get that whole debacle figured out off camera. It is smooth now. It drives through just fine. I don't know what the issue was, but we did. Oh, yeah, I didn't like that stop sign there anyway. Now we're back. We cut our second load, grass. And this load we are going to put in to the silage. Get this going. I don't know how long it takes to convert grass to silage in this silo, but I did want to get it started up and going. Maybe next month we'll have some silage to sell. So we're going to be making a lot of purchases today, spending quite a bit of money. Get these both activated, grass silage, and get our hay activated. So yeah, we're in good shape here. We got a bunch of grass cut for hay for the sheep. Got our silage going. Now time to spend some money. We need a seeder if we're going to plant our wheat today like we plan on. Just double checking. Good. So seeders. The Lemken was the original thought. It's 12 meter work width. It's pretty good. But I did contemplate this Bednar system. We would have saved like 70 grand, but it's only 9 meters. And I feel like we have the money. We should probably just get the 12 meter working with. Also, that Bednar requires 225 horsepower. So I thought our tractor might be able to handle this Lemken a little better. So we decided to go with the Lemken. Got to get some seeds for it. Always get the pallets. It's the same amount of money, but you actually get a little extra seeds. So you always go with the pallets. We're going to go with 3. Should be good to do what we got to do. So yeah, we'll put this lawn mowing stuff away, and we'll go pick up our new seeder. Alright, so we're down here getting our new seeder. A couple thoughts that were running through my head on the drive down. I was thinking about money and how we're eventually going to need a harvester for our wheat. And I know that's a long time away, but I'm very forgetful, so I was contemplating buying a harvester setup today, just to make sure we had it when we needed it. Gonna take a look in the store here to see what we're looking at, if I could find it. So we don't want to spend a crazy amount. We're not trying to... The John Deere would have been ideal. It's just too much when you factor in the price of the header. So realistically, we'll probably be going with the Nova. It's only 6 meters. It's not ideal, but for $100,000 to get a harvester and a header, you really can't beat that. So that's probably what we'll be getting. But since I realized all invested is 100K. I'm not overly concerned with buying it today, so we're gonna skip buying it today, but we probably will go with the Nova when the time comes. So now let's get the seeder back to the farm and get planting. Gonna start down here on field 20. And now, before we get to the time lapse, you're gonna see we run into a little issue here. So while I was cutting this field, I looked next door on the map and realized that they had wheat planted as well. So I was like, we have the money, let's buy field 23. We'll have 3 wheat fields going, we'll be in good shape. Obviously I'm blind, because you can see it on screen there, and I didn't even notice. I got excited at the thought of another wheat field while we had the money right next door. So I buy it to instantly regret the purchase. We're rounding our headland, and I notice that does not look like wheat. So we're gonna hop out of the tractor, take a run over, and see what the heck did we just buy. So run over to realize that this is last year's wheat, and it is withered. What a mistake. I guess that's why you should always go look at land before you buy it. Lesson learned here. So we bought a withered wheat field. I could sell it back, but that just feels a little cheaty for me. We bought the land, so we're stuck with it. Now I don't know what we're gonna do with it. Probably gonna plow it in, and we can still plant wheat tomorrow. So that's probably what we'll do. We'll probably plow it up tomorrow, get some wheat planted in it. That being said, I'm gonna wait until next month. Alright, so we are done. We got both of our fields planted and ready to go. I'm sure we're going to be using this again next month, but I'm going to wash it off anyway. So we'll get that done. I did notice that we have a couple a little bit of grass up by 19 that I need to get cut. I'm going to do that off camera. I'm also going to do a couple contracts off camera to wrap the month up. And that will be that for September. So I apologize for the video, guys, having to do a voiceover of this new software. I got to figure it out and get up to speed with the audio. So, but I will have it figured out for next week. So we will not have this issue next week. I hope you guys enjoy the content. If you do, please like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you have anything you want to see me do, leave it down in the comments. So, alright guys, enjoy. Have a good one.